Hello and welcome to Unfrazzle with me, Louise Miller. If you're a solo business owner and you have a big, exciting vision and loads of ideas that you want to get out in the world, but without drowning in a sea of overwhelm, then this is the podcast for you. Each week I'll be sharing bite-sized insights to help you stop faffing and stay focused so you can make your brilliant ideas happen and make a bigger impact in the world. It's time to step away from the hustle and find a kinder, more sustainable approach to productivity. So grab yourself a cuppa and let's get started. A few weeks ago, I heated up my lunch and took it to an online workshop, and we were a small group, and one of the first opportunities to share was around the question, what's your passion? Now, if someone asked you that question in the context of your work, could you answer right away, or would you need a moment to think about it? And to be honest, I don't subscribe to the idea that our ultimate happiness lies in our ability to take what we're passionate about and make that our life's work. But I do believe that when you're self-employed, it helps to have a strong sense of purpose, a connection to why you're doing what you're doing. After all, growing a business is not all sunshine and lollipops, right? It can be hard, especially if you're flying solo and doing all of the things yourself. And even when you do have a team to help, you still have to do things you don't want to do from time to time. You know, the sorts of things like dealing with the stacks of paper building up in your office, updating your privacy policy, or chasing up late payments. So those uninspiring and sometimes unpleasant tasks have to be done, but we can often find ourselves putting them off because, let's face it, there's always something more fun that we could be doing instead. So why am I mentioning those sorts of tasks in the same breath as talking about your passion, your purpose, your big why? Because, strange as it may seem, making a connection between the tasks you find tedious and the bigger picture can be surprisingly motivating. So let me show you what I mean. Creating a privacy policy ensures that your clients feel safe and supported. It reassures them that you're taking good care of anything that they share with you during your work together. And that feeling of security will help them to relax into the safety of the space you've created, so you're able to support them more deeply, more quickly. Organising those piles of paper that have stacked up around you will make it easier to find things, right? Saving you time and energy. And as a result of that, you'll feel calmer and less distracted by your surroundings. It'll be easier for you to focus on what's truly important in your business, which is, I assume, showing up and taking care of your people. And when you follow the thread, there is always a connection between the mundane, tedious tasks and the people you're here to serve, or the message you want to spread, the thing you care so deeply about, or the reason you started your business in the first place. And as I often tell the people that are with me inside Make It Happen Club, many of us are used to using our passion or our purpose or our big why to motivate us when it comes to doing the big things. But what if we could also use it to get the smaller, day-to-day, more mundane things too? So if you fancy giving that a go, just have a think right now. What is one thing that you've been putting off because, quite frankly, you'd rather watch paint dry? So now have a think about how you can link that back to your passion, to your purpose, to your mission, whatever language works for you. So when you've got that clear, you know the thing that you've been putting off, you've made the connection back to something bigger. Now you just need to think about the next step that you're going to take to move you closer to getting that thing done. So the invitation is for you to just do those 3 simple steps, write down your answers and see if that helps you to get those tedious tasks done with less friction. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you for listening to Unfrazzle. Sharing is caring, so if you loved this episode, please share it on your socials or head over to Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts and leave me a review. Not only will I be hugely grateful, your ratings and reviews will help others to find this podcast so that even more people can make their ideas happen. Thanks so much, and see you next time.